Uploading unofficial drum corps videos to YouTube has been a long-running tradition. However, the quirky part has been the inclusion of various recipes within each title or the words "totally not" before the drum corps name and year. This year, even DCI got in on the fun. But today, I plan to take it to the next level by solving two problems at once. I plan to tell you all about the 2025 show reveals of last year's finalists and bake some muffins. All right, welcome to my kitchen. So happy you're here. I guess we should get started making these muffins. Just a reminder, we're going from 12th to 1st place from last year's finals, announcing this year's 2025 shows while, you guessed it, baking muffins. Are you ready? Let's get baking. First up, the Madison Scouts and their show, The Nature of Being. Here's their repertoire list. I couldn't find a single official announcement or explanation of their show other than the Instagram post, which just said they were presenting this program. So I had AI do a guess as to what it could be about. So it says, again, thank you, Gemini. The nature of being suggests a philosophical exploration of existence and identity. One description found mentions a single drop becomes many, building from silence into a tidal surge of emotion. Panic rises, then just as suddenly, stillness. A calm more powerful than the storm. In that quiet, beauty emerges, unexpected, radiant, and unforgettable. This implies a journey through various states of being, from chaos to tranquility, and the discovery of beauty within that experience. I guess we'll wait and see. Madison Scouts. Up next, we have the Cavaliers and their show, Shapeshift. Here's their repertoire list. The explanation of their show I found states, our 2025 program, Shapeshift, explores the concept of transformation inspired by the idea of shape-shifting. As artists constantly strive to reinvent and redefine themselves, our program embraces continual evolution. How we shape time, musically and visually, is the driving force. Musical shaping becomes an exploration of expression, style, time, and emotional depth. Visual shaping investigates texture, density, motion, and spatial design. All elements are fluidly inspired and crafted to make every moment feel authentic and meaningful. Each movement explores the joy, vulnerability, and revelation of the creative journey, celebrating the performer's ability to navigate shifting rhythms, moods, styles, and energies with clarity and strength. And it continues on for a little bit too. But what I'm gonna get at is that it just seems like a show about shapes and changing, shifting. Shapes visually changing. The Cavaliers. Again, haven't seen it, so we're gonna have to, other than the clip that's playing right now, where we'll just wait and see how it turns out. Troopers, the final sunset. This is the finale of a trilogy. This is 3 of 3. Here's their repertoire list. Here's a little blurb about their show. The Troopers 2025 production, The Final Sunset, will combine nostalgia and reminiscences into a package that aims to add emotional depth to the ever-changing story of its central hero. The show takes you through his memories, riding across the desert, chasing after bad guys, going after the sun, and Snyder said it's an emotional journey that we hope will resonate with everyone watching. So it sounds like this is the end for our hero, the trooper mascot person. I'm sure I'm gonna get flamed in the comments for not knowing or remembering his name right now. But look at those musical selections. You have Funeral for a Friend, which probably means, yeah, he's gonna pass away. But there's also the Resurrection Symphony from Mahler, so maybe he comes back. Maybe there's an original trilogy and then a prequel trilogy and then one we won't talk about. Anyways, I digress. This probably will be another really good Trooper show. We'll just have to wait and see. The Colts in Restless Dreams. Here's their musical selection list, and here's the description of their show. Lucid dreams are often described as a realm of limitless possibilities, where the dreamer's awareness and control over their dreamscape create a sense of wonder and freedom. The Colts' 2025 production in Restless Dreams can be viewed as a gateway to explore these inner landscapes, a journey that encourages you to explore not only the story in front of you, but what is waiting at the edge of your subconscious. Join us on this bridge between the worlds of waking and sleeping, where fragments of imagery and song offer a glimpse of our interconnected consciousness. So it's about dreams, our mind and the thoughts we have while we're asleep, maybe daydreams too, but probably mostly night. Anyways, the clips I've seen of the show look pretty interesting uniform-wise. I'll be interested to sit down and actually watch the whole thing soon. What do you think? Up next, the Blue Stars and their show, Spectator Sport. Here's their musical rep, and their description is short and sweet. I like it that way. It means they know what they're doing. In 2025, the Blue Stars take the field with Spectator Sport, an energetic and emotional production that transforms the drum corps field into a living arena of athleticism, struggle, and triumph. Really great job keeping it simple. Love it. Can't wait to see it. There's very few clips of it online right now. Actually, I had to use this lot footage. So enjoy, and yeah, can't wait to see what the Blue Stars do. Shout out to Travis Larson, Metal Militia. He taught the cadets Mellow Line in 2014, so there you go. Now he's their brass caption hit. Next, the Mandarins, If I Must Fall. Here are their musical selections. Here is the only blurb we have about the show. The one I am becoming will catch me. It's really the subtitle for their show. I don't know, I don't understand it, but it looks like metal poles falling. Well, I guess we'll see. They do a really good job. So I loved their show last year. We'll see how it goes this year. I also had AI try their hand at what this could possibly be about. So here's what AI did. Thank you, Gemini. This title and tagline suggests a narrative of transformation, resilience, and self-discovery. It hints at overcoming challenges and evolving into a stronger version of oneself. Given the Mandarins' recent trajectory of growth and pushing boundaries, this theme seems fitting. I guess we'll wait and see. Up next, Santa Clara Vanguard in their show Avant-Garde. And they've capitalized Vanguard in there, so it's cool. It's neat. Here's their repertoire, and here's the description they have. It's more than a name, it's a movement. Santa Clara Vanguard is proud to present the Avant-Garde. And what we know about Avant-Garde is something that is pushing the boundaries, it breaks convention, it's abstract, it's unconventional, and takes some artistic risks. So I'm sure this is just straight up Vanguard doing a drum corps show that's all about, again, not the norms, but in a way that people appear to be liking. So from what I've seen, looks like they're doing really well this season. Super happy that they're back at it. Carolina Crown, The Point of No Return. I immediately went to Phantom of the Opera, but that's not even in the rep list. Here's their repertoire list. They describe the show as an immersive odyssey beyond the veil of fate, presented through bold, daring imagery and a breathtaking panoramic experience. The Point of No Return comes alive in an interactive spectrum of majestic form and expression. Embark on an epic journey, a quest for humanity's deepest truths where fate and fortune collide and mysterious hidden forces emerge to challenge the soul. As the line between free will and inevitability dissolves, we are drawn into a realm where fate prevails. So to me, this show is dark. It's very, people are saying, Inferno-esque. Where does free will and what you're destined to do meet? Everything is going to come to an end. Fate's going to prevail, according to this show. So interesting. People love dark Crown shows. I think it'll do really well, and I think people will enjoy it a lot, and I can't wait to see it myself. And you should stay tuned. We're going to NightBeat. There will be a NightBeat vlog unless it rains out, in which case I'd never made this statement, ever. All right, Phantom Regiment. They don't have a show title. That's crazy. I just thought it was an oopsie when I saw early footage, but nope. There's no title. Their rep list, they do have rep. They're not just standing there. So here's their rep list. But the details about their show, they all have special meaning to it. They say it's really personal to us. It's whatever we make of it. It's like looking at really fine artwork, but you have no idea what it's about. But you go, yeah, I like it. It's like Tom from Parks and Rec.
A piece of art caused me to have an emotional reaction. Is that normal?
I think this one is unconventional and will do better than most people think, because they are playing, I hear, So can't wait to see it. Up next, the Blue Devils and their show, Variations on a Gathering. Here's their repertoire list, and they describe their show as such. No man is an island. That's a quote from John Donne. The act of gathering is everywhere. Particles gather into atoms, into molecules, into matter. From the smallest spark of energy to the largest galactic filament, the force of attraction has come together with the mysterious and the magical. In a profound and powerful way, living beings have also gathered and dispersed and gathered again in cycles of existence. Each gathering, from the boisterous to the contemplative, tells a story, weaving connections among those present and leaving behind echoes of shared moments. The 2025 Blue Devils ignite a ceremony of convergence with variations on a gathering. Ceremonies, as they always have been, are historically the bridge between the visuals and performing arts and the people. Amidst a ritualistic atmosphere, musical notes gather to expand the auditory environment. A dynamic soundscape creates a space for reflection, gratitude, celebration, and expansive visual exploration. And they keep going. I'm not gonna read it all to you, but I mean, just to boil it down, it is what it sounds like. Blue Devils 2025 show is all about variations on gatherings. So maybe somebody wasn't invited. Maybe it's a bigger party. How can you convey smaller groups of gatherings musically, visually? Again, I'm excited to see their show and see what they bring to the table. And yeah, I do like to pick on the Blue Devils a lot, but they are really good at what they do. So don't roast me anymore in the comments. Okay. All right, moving on. Boston Crusaders and their show, Boom. Here's their repertoire list, and here's their show description. An explosive burst of energy, a thunderous resonant sound, a sudden expansive surge, or an exclamation to signify a desired outcome or achievement. Inspired by pioneers, inventors, architects, and artists, this retro-futuristic production finds great emotion in the conflict between innovative optimism and atomic age fear. Our 165 performers navigate their way through time and space to illustrate nostalgic reflection, an engagement in the present, and a vivid imagination about the infinite beyond. The 85th year and 2025 edition of the Boston Crusaders are extremely excited to present Boom. To me, this show combines retrofuturism along with boom, in this case looking at nuclear explosions, but also anything profound, amazing, and just explosive in nature, whether it be celebrations and that optimism they were talking about and innovative, but also again, atomic bombs. So it's a very cool set piece that they've got going on, and they've been doing really well so far, so I'm excited to see how this muffin turns out. And last but not least, the Blueberries, the Bluecoats, and their show, The Observer Effect. Here's their repertoire list, and here is their description. The act of observation changes the world around us. Is reality in the eye of the beholder, or is it observation itself that creates our reality? We live in a universe of endless possibility, immersed in an existence that presents infinite potential outcomes. We are all observers, and it is our own perception of the world around us that creates the reality we experience, when we choose what, when, where, and how to observe. Again, Bluecoats design at their finest. I mean, of any website I had to look out for a drum corps, the Bluecoats website was my favorite. It feels like there is pomp and circumstance and actual gravity to their announcement. They do it well every year. I mean, I love how they change and incorporate their logo with color schemes, and the logo for each show is just so cool. It's always a production with them. I just got done doing a video about how they became a contender. It's probably up there somewhere, but you should watch it because their attention to detail here, it's just awesome. Again, I loved learning about their show on their website because number one, I could find it. Drum corps, why isn't it easy to find on your websites? Like, fix your websites. And two, it just was a spectacle of a landing page to find. And not only could I look at this year's show, but I could go back and look at previous ones too. So it really just felt like I was collecting them all. I could see all the years I wanted to see and understand each show. Super cool, big fan of it, awesome stuff. Bluecoats, keep doing what you're doing. Can't wait to observe it. Their show is really all about observing things and how it changes our reality based on what we observe and how we observe it, as you just heard. So they've got these props that look like when you go in them, they have these shades of color, kind of changes the way you see things, and different pixelations in this iridescent fabric. And you can go on and actually dig deep and understand their show a lot more if you read online or watch some of the videos they put out recently. It's super neat. So. And now we put these drum corps in the oven. And now we wait until August to see how they turn out. Guess while we wait, YouTube and I really think you'll like this video while we wait on these muffins. And hopefully we'll see you in a NightBeat vlog coming up soon. Until next time, we'll catch you guys later.